Hi, this is Tom from Nightingale Games, and it's early January 2022, and today I'll be unboxing the second edition of War Room, a Larry Harris game. Alright, here's the box. It's about 18 pounds. You can see it's quite large. Spin it around on this. On the back, I took the shrink wrap off, but on the inside of the shrink wrap on the back will be this cell sheet which has the contents, and on the back of that will be assembly instructions. We'll go over that in a different video. This is just going to be a quick unboxing. So we'll be releasing more videos throughout January and February. So you open it up from the sides, that's the trick. And I'll see if I can fit all this on the table. Alright, first up we have the morale board. It has a different layout than the first edition. The back side is now silver, so you can be reminded that you're playing the wrong scenario if there's two scenarios in the front and the three on the back. You place your medals down below, and this is where you track stress. I'll go over it in more detail in another video, like I said. This will just be an unboxing. So you'll get two battle boards in case you want to run simultaneous battles. There's a land side with air and land, and then there's naval sides with air and naval. Alright, these are about 11 by 17, fairly thick board. And the map itself is next. It's protected by some styrofoam. It's big, round, 42 inches, I believe. Comes in 5 pieces. They're shrink wrapped together, these two and then these two. I'm not going to take the shrink off just yet. Probably go over the map in another video. Here's the centerpiece, the Homeland status track, and it's where you track your turn order and how well you're doing during the game. Next up we have some reference mats, 11 by 11 I think. This is a summary of the phase sequences, and this is a summary of combat. They're cardboard. And on the back is a mini map, so the two sides can go off and discuss their secret plans in a corner. Then we have a black envelope which contains the rulebook. And the rulebook is similar to the first edition, except it has 4 additional pages and some other slight tweaks. So the additional pages include the new scenario, which is the North Africa campaign. Let's see if I can find that. Here we go. The scenarios are at the end of the book. And then there's a page for the new nano rules, which are included in this core game. And then on the last 2 pages there's quick play and quick battle, which could be added in optionally independently. Again, I'll be talking about those in other videos. Then we've got the labels for your commands also inside here. So there's the square land commands for each nation, and you'll peel those off and stick those on the plastic commands. You have the naval and the round air, and then there's a separate sheet now for the jumbo flag tokens, which are used on the Homeland status track and turn order. Next up we have some card holders. There's one for each nation. Spread these out. And they're pretty much black on the back. There's 4 blank ones for spillover of certain nations which have a lot of territories, like Japan and Britain. And the way these work is you fold up the edges like this and slip in your territory cards into each of these 16 slots. So you just carefully bend this, and then it allows you to slip in the card, which are about Euro mini sized. And you'll want to get some tight sleeves if you're someone who uses sleeves. Next up we have this, just a divider here. Now we've got the nation boxes, nation storage boxes. This is Great Britain or British Commonwealth. And these are slipcase, they slide open. And on the back is a reference of the commands. So when you're applying the labels, you can refer to this. And it slips open, and inside is a pegboard, which, new to the second edition, on the flip side, there's a pegboard for quick play, which has, instead of oil, iron, and OSR, you're tracking casualties and your stress level and your production level. And there's little codes for the starting resources for the different scenarios in here. Also in this are 4 compartments for your different commands, your hexagonal naval, your air commands, and your land commands, which are tinted in the color of the nation. Then you can put your national flags, which are here in this bag, in this 4th compartment, along with your territory cards and pegs and things like that. And then this all slips back in. And there's one for each nation. So here's Italy with their olive colored units, Japan, the US in their sea green color. Then we have Germany, China, and the Soviet Union, each with their own different colors. I've shown you the national flags, and then there's the 10 dice, which are used for combat. And these are 12-sided dice. They're all the same, but they have different colors on each face, which indicate what you hit. So there's different probabilities. Yellow's common, and black and red are rare. And they have little tick marks for those who can't distinguish colors that well. And another set of dice is the most popular option on our web store, so you can run simultaneous battles. Next up we have the OMP charts. This is where these are paper pads, and each turn you'll be writing some orders, and then for your movement and then for your production. And you can tear the sheet off. They're double-sided and full color. And you can get more of these available, or purchase the dry erase boards separately from the store if you run a lot of games. So there's one for each nation, again with the flag in the front. On the front page there's a little summary of how far units can move, and trading rates and things like that. And we have this wonderful piece of cardboard, which is just to hold things in place. Here are the territory cards I mentioned, which slot into the card holders. There's 131 of them altogether, including the neutrals, one for each territory in the game. And they have a front side with information and a back side which shows that it's embattled. And it also has the setup for the start of the game, which is the same for every scenario. It's just you include or leave out certain territories. Next up we have the new unit storage box. In the first edition there were 4 separate boxes, and we've combined that into one, black one that matches the aesthetic of the outer box. And it's got magnetic flaps to hold it in place so it won't slip off and all your pieces go flying. So I'll open it up. And inside are 12 compartments which show off all the different units. You have your land units, the square, the naval units in the middle here, and the air units at top, along with the arrow tags which are used to indicate whether you've taken off or not, and these white multiplier units if you're low on plastic bits. Although we've included a few more than the first edition included, so you're less likely to run out. And lastly, there is the common token storage box, which is pretty much the same as the first edition, but let's open that up. And inside here there's 6 compartments with the metals, civilian goods. These are cardboard, thick cardboard. And you have the bomb tokens, industry tokens, you have the hotspots and embattled markers. You can upgrade at the store to wooden ones. And here are the nano expansion tokens. Then there's the pegs, which slip into the pegboard. So for the yellow one, you'd be keeping track of your OSRs. Red is for oil, blue is for iron. And then there's the black plastic jumbo flags, which will apply. There's round ones and square ones for turn order and your stress. So there will also be some, which I'm not showing here, is going to be the quick battle dry erase boards. I'm going to show those in a separate video because you can buy the quick battle kit separately. So I'll talk about those later, but they'll be included in with this as well. So there you go, that's it. That's War Room 2nd edition. Hopefully you have a big enough table to set this all up. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.